Welcome to this deep dive session on DAX. In this video, we are focusing on the most powerful important function in DAX, that is calculate. If you truly want to master Power BI and advanced analytics, understanding calculate is absolutely non-negotiable. This function is the foundation behind filter manipulation, time intelligence, and complex business logic. By default, standard measures in Power BI are limited by what you see on the report. They always respond to slicers, filters, and visual selections. For example, if the year 2024 is selected, total sales will only be shown for 2024 values. What if we want to compare 2024 sales with all-time sales or calculate percentage of total? This is exactly where calculate becomes essential. What calculate really does, it evaluates an expression in a modified filter context. This is the official definition and also the most important one. Calculate is the only text function that can change filter context. Think of it as a control panel that intercepts report filters, modifies them, and then sends the final context to the calculation engine. The simplest use of calculate is to apply a filter when what doesn't already exist. You can ask for a specific value from your data completely independent of the report's main filter. So, for example, here we calculate total sales only for red colored products. Only for red colored products. Okay. Regardless of what the report is showing, calculate injects a new filter, product color equal red, into the calculation. This allows us to isolate specific slices of data without changing the report visuals. This overrides the existing filter. Okay. It can symmetrically ignore or replace filters coming from slicers or other visuals. This is essentially for calculating totals, ratios, and year over year comparison. In this example, even though the report is filtered to the year 2024, we calculate all time sales by using the all function insert calculate. We remove the year filter completely. This technique is critical for totals, ratios, and year over year analysis. Calculate doesn't blindly remove all filters, it intentionally combines outer filters from the report within inner filters defined inside the formula. Filters on the same column are overridden, while filters on different columns are merged. The final result is always the intersection of all active filters. Calculate can also shift filters rather than just adding or removing them. This is the backbone of time intelligence in DAX. Using functions like same period last year, we can shift the date context and compare current performance with previous periods seamlessly. To fully understand calculate, we must understand DAX context. Filter context comes from slicers, visuals, and report filters. Row context exists when DAX it iterates row by row, such as in calculated column or iterator functions. Calculate is the bridge between these two contexts. Context transition is the most subtle yet powerful feature of calculate. When calculate is used inside a row context, it converts that row context into a filter context. This enables complex row by row calculations that still respect aggregated logic. Context transitions in action. Here we see a real example of context transition. Each product's quantity is divided by the total quantity of all products. Calculate transforms the current row into a filter and allows comparison against a grand total. This pattern is commonly used for percentage of total calculations. This is the syntax of calculate. Let's break it down. The first argument is the expression, okay, the actual calculation. The remaining arguments are filters that modify the context. These filters can be simple Boolean conditions or advanced tables expressions like all filter or keep filter. Before writing any calculate formula, these are the four questions that we can ask ourselves. Like, what is the base calculation? What filters are coming from the report? What filters do I need to add? And what filters should I remove or modify? This mindset prevents incorrect logic and improves the text quality. Calculate acts like a control panel for the DAX engine. It can add filters, override filters, shift filters across time, and perform context transitions. Once you master these four abilities, you unlock the true power of text. So now this is kind of a theoretical thing. So we'll also be looking for some of the practical. So we better understand how to write the calculate function and understand. So let's see this. In our last video, we had created this dashboard, right? So now we had also created a measure like for Chennai sales, saying that like Chennai sales total calculate sum of data, sales amount, data location, where we have applied the filter of Chennai as a location. Okay. So now we already have this measure ready. Okay. Suppose for this particular chart, okay, this is like a total sales. And if we want to compare this total sales with the Chennai sales, okay, simply have to drag and drop it here and we can have this chart. Okay, I'm just changing the column chart like to clustered column chart, so we just have this understanding where the Chennai sales total is into like a dark indigo shade and this is like into a blue kind of sky blue. So we have this data where we can just compare it out directly how the Chennai sales, what was it uh, in in comparison with the total set. Okay, like you need to create explicit measure for item here as Power BI is a columnar database. These columns, the values in your column, this categorical value or dimension in terms of business intelligence terminology. So this can be used in the axes like you have x-axis and y-axis. So we can just drag and drop the question here he wants like how we want to understand it. Okay. So this is how we can use the measure for comparison basis. Now we have only calculated like created a measure only to see the Chennai sales total, right? So let's see if we can have like all for all the locations and if we can see that data as well. Okay. So let's just create another measure here, like new measure, and we'll name it like all location sales equal to like I can calculate sum of data sales amount, data sales amount, since now we are just calculating for all, we just need to use this all function and then we'll say all data location and we'll close the and press enter. Now we have this measure here. Okay, so into this particular table only that we had already created, we'll just remove this previous year sales from here and we can mention here like for all location sales. Okay, so see if your total and this total like this columns they match because this piece is for like all location sales. Okay, suppose now if we want to also calculate like a percentage like how much every location has been contributed to for the sales. Okay, so in that case we'll just create one more measure here like and we'll mention it like percentage of location sales. Okay, then equal to it should be this total sales divided by all location sales. Okay, and then we'll just say commit, and you can see here we already have this data ready. Okay, so this one also we'll just put it here. Okay, see now one thing. Here it shows like we've just created a measure, but here the formatting is in general, right here, and it is giving us in a point form. So make sure it is always, once you are calculating a percentage, it is into this percentile form, so we can understand that it gives us a exact value. So you can see it has like Bangalore is contributing to 33%, then Chennai to 34, and Hyderabad to 32. In this way we can calculate like the percentage, and we have also used the okay. Now we have just applied this, right? And if we see, we just have created this particular, and now even if I apply this 2019 or 2020, it automatically changes. Like, it takes that filter and it changes accordingly. Suppose if I want for online shopping, okay, this column remains like fixed, but the value changes, right? So it is going to be this way. Suppose if I want like for all of the data, I don't want to change one particular column. Suppose for total sales, I don't want any changes, like that particular column should remain like a fixed one, like I should get that value as it is. Okay, so in those cases all I need to do is like I just need to create a new measure. Okay, saying, one second, we already have this all location sales. We can just copy, we'll just copy this, and we'll come here and we'll say for all measure. Okay, so all location sales. Okay, like we'll just say for all sales here, and instead of this location we'll remove this part, and it will only be this data. Okay, and we'll just say commit now. We'll see we already have this data. So let's just now understand what exact thing happens here is that if I also pull this all sales here, hmm, so we have this data, right? It is like 450. Now see, I'm applying this online shop filter here. Other filters are changing, but if you see, it is remaining as it is. Like if I'm removing this, so this value is 4501100, right? And in this value it's the same value. But if I'm changing the location wise, this particular value remains freeze, and there's like no changes or no external filters are being applied against it. Okay, but for others these filters are applicable, like it will change as per their filtering process. But for all sales data, it is going to remain freeze, as we have just removed everything and we just kept like a table reference for it. Okay, so hope you guys have understood this for the calculate function.